It's me, Rajesh Kuttan. Welcome to our Human Resource Development Training series. Today I provide one of the finest idea to improve your life, that is knowledge. As it is a serious topic, we have changed the location also because I strongly believe that the real knowledge which is happening when you observe the things which is surrounded by you in this nature. You go and check a bird, definitely you can learn many things from that bird. You will get the finest knowledge from that bird. When you go and check a tree from root to the fruit, definitely you will get lots of knowledge from it. When you go and check the water, you will get that much knowledge. But many people are believing that understanding is not knowledge. It's not true. Understanding is not going to be your knowledge. After attending a training program, at the end of the program, the trainer would ask a question to the participants. Have you understood the content of the program or not? Most of the participants are telling that we have understood the cream point of the training program, believing themselves that we have understood that much knowledge about particular thing. But after a few days, you may be trying to implement those ideas into your life. That time you will feel difficulty, because when you lack something in your life, definitely there is a tendency from your brain to forget the things. When you understand something, it is directly going to your brain. But understand one thing: your brain power, has got some specialities. If you don't get the special heat to your brain, it wouldn't be implemented. But when you get the correct support from your subconscious mind, definitely it's going to be your knowledge. Suppose you are riding a bike on the road, a small insect which is coming to your eye, that time automatically you would close your eye. Actually, this is what is called reflex action. That reflex action which is really coming from your subconscious mind. So, knowledge really depends on your reflex action. Actually, as you were a small child, you didn't have that ability, but continuously you experienced such things in your life, you got that ability how to respond towards such things. Anyway, in 2001, September 11, the World Trade Center was collapsed. Before that, Indian diplomat met American diplomat and said, terrorism is growing so fast, especially in Afghanistan and Pakistan. They have got a strong root. So you have to take a precaution. You may be attacked any time. After hearing these words, American diplomat simply responded to the Indian diplomat proudly that no terrorists can enter into our country, as our country is well equipped with the new technology. So there is no need of more explanation. After this talk, the very next month, the World Trade Center was collapsed. Then both of them met together. So American diplomat was standing in front of the Indian diplomat. So Indian diplomat inquired, what is your present stand against terrorism? So American diplomat said, now we have got the correct knowledge about the terrorism, so we are going to take precautionary steps, depends on it. First time it was just an understanding, second time it became a knowledge. So the real knowledge which is going to happen in your life when you get experienced with it. Many moms are telling to their children, don't touch the fire, as it is a dangerous one. But when mom is going away from the children would touch the fire, as they are very curious to know about everything in this world. After touching the fire, their fingers may be burnt, they will feel pain, they would cry. The moment onwards, they are taking a strong decision that we will never ever touch the fire again. Anyway, when mom said this matter to their child, the child who took it as an understanding way, it was just an understanding. But when mother left the place and the child got a punishment, the child could understand the fire is very dangerous one. The child would never ever touch it because it was converted as learning. Every day there are so many positive things which are happening around our life. But when you understand about that is positive, you have to implement that positive step in your life. Otherwise, that is not going to be your knowledge. Likewise, every day, most of the people are giving much more importance for newspaper reading. But you just understand one thing, out of 100, around 80% of news would be negative. If you are reading such negative news, your mind would be collecting more and more negative news. As a part of it, in the next day onwards or next moment onwards, you are going to get the experiences regarding with the negative news. So your knowledge is going to be doubled or 10 times bigger than your present negative knowledge. Negative people are going to be converted as negative when they undergo through the negative exposure. So that negative exposure creating negative experience, so they are becoming negative knowledge people. So you go and check about your experience. What is your present experience? Is it that much biggest one? Your exposure may be very ordinary one. So you will get ordinary experience. So your knowledge also would be ordinary. If you want to get extraordinary knowledge, your exposure would be extraordinary one. So your experience would be extraordinary one, and your knowledge would be changed. So what you have to do to change your knowledge as an extraordinary one? Today onwards, allocate 1 hour for your personal improvement. Watch positive videos every day, or listen positive talks, or you can do finest activity, that is reading greatest books in this world, motivational books in this world. If you do this activity for few days, your experience, you can feel your experiences are going to be changed. Today just imagine that you are reading the autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar. Next day your experience would be changed. No doubt, because if someone who is talking about Sachin Tendulkar, there would be lots of contribution from your side. So there may be surrounding related with it. You will get that much ideology. You can gather that much ideology about more and more about Sachin Tendulkar. You might have got a few idea about Sachin Tendulkar after reading the book, but from the people you can gather many different ideas. So your knowledge is going to be 10 times bigger or minimum doubled. So your exposure should be that much good. So you have to start your journey from now by changing your exposure. Whenever you meet a negative thing, never pay attention for it. Whenever you meet a positive thing or positive person, keep more attention for the person. Observe them. Change your experience. Change your knowledge. This is a journey to acquire maximum knowledge. If you are interested about today's topic, subscribe our channel, hit on the bell icon, you will get a notification also on time. I am winding up my words. Have a nice time. See you.